Good evening and welcome to Between the Sheets with Dana and Courtney on thepowerofvoices.com.
Hey, we're a little late to the party. I hope you all waited for us. And if you did, we thank you so much.
It's all good. They were laying there between the sheets. Ooh.
The best things are worth waiting for.
Oh, hell yeah. Yes, we are here. Thank you so much. And thank you, Lee, for being here directing us tonight in our live show. Yay, Lee.
Our first live show.
Yeah. Love this.
Hopefully we're on. If you're on thepowerofvoices.com listening live, you can try to go see the live camera show on Facebook. Go to Love Shack Parties.
Right here.
And hopefully we're on. I don't know. We'll find out. Yeah, we are. Oh, Lee says we're on.
It's in your face, Dane. What's up?
So, so that's great. Yay, we're on. Okay, so we supposedly have a lot of people listening. So here's the story. If you don't know who we are, you should, because, we're Dana and Courtney from Love Shack Parties, making sex great since
1998.
And we've been slinging dildos for a long 45 years between the two of us. Which means we started slinging them at about the age of 5, obviously, as you can see by looking at it.
I wasn't that old yet.
Yeah.
Dana brought me in.
So we do Naughty Girl parties. We love it. So you can find our website, loveshackparties.com. And if you do shop, if you use the promo code BTS, you get 10% off your order and free shipping. Just get that out now.
Dana, I know. I was like, wait, there you go.
Get right to the point.
Yeah.
No. And I brought a new toy to show you guys in a little bit, so you want to stay for that. Whoop. And so what happened was our first show. I'm gonna show it in detail later. I just wanted to give them like a little what?
I know, fucking teaser. I'm like, give it to me. Okay.
Hey. So our first show we ever did, we called Cherry Poppin' because it was our first show.
Yes.
And it was really great. We had some great calls. It was
awesome.
So funny. So then, since it's our first live show, we decided to revisit Cherry Poppin', my first time. So if you want to call in and tell us your first time story, if we don't get any phone calls, we're going to be really embarrassed people. So the phone number here is
I'm going to make up calls. You're not going to see me on camera anymore and be like, hello.
424-227-9461.
Slow down.
424. Courtney made me drink coffee before we started. 424-227-9461.
There you go. That's the voice. We were teasing her because I said, Dana, you have to sound like the first time you did it. She was
not the first time I had sex.
No. The first time we did our show, she was so nervous. And Dana and I talk fast. This woman was so slow. Everyone's all, was she on a Valium or a sex toy operator? She's
good
like,
evening.
Good evening. Hello.
To Between the Sheets with Dana and Courtney.
Yeah, she was just
the power of voices.
It was real pushy like that, yeah. So that was her first time. And now she's like, so here's the number.
Anyways, here's the deal.
Yeah.
So
no, call in.
Let's share. So if you have a funny story or an awkward story or a passionate story about the
or
first
you're still
time,
a virgin.
Yeah, or,
And we'll pop your cherry.
They exist. And we have some statistics, too, on...
when people lose their virginity and all that kind of stuff. Yeah. Good stuff like that. But
and you know what I just want to say? If you're a toy virgin,
ooh,
it's time to deal with that.
That's a good one.
Because vibrators are bomb diggity.
And we do the best parties out there.
Yeah.
We're booked all Saturdays through March. So that just tells you right there. But really, there are a lot of women who are not just virgins, but they're toy virgins. Masturbation virgins.
I know. Do you know that, twice as many men masturbate than women. And men, over the span of their lifetime, men have twice as many orgasms as women do over the span of their life.
Of course.
Yet they
Stop
live shorter.
faking them, ladies. Stop faking them.
Yeah.
If he asks if you came, you say, no, I didn't. Keep going. Fake that shit. I didn't have one, instead I did.
Also, ladies, if you haven't, I'm like, ladies, if you have an orgasm before you have sex, it is so much better.
You're wetter, it's better. You're swollen, it's tighter.
We just did not even do
back.
any foreplay for the show.
Oh, okay, we'll start all over.
Right. Hey,
if you're going to lose your virginity.
It's my fault. I'm the one who went there.
Because you're tangent lady. Okay, so.
Tangent lady.
Yeah, she goes off in tangents. Okay, just going back to parties real fast.
Oh, yeah.
I've done virgin parties, the bachelorette parties. Ladies, please, if you are a virgin, vaginal virgin, anal virgin too. If you're a virgin, you have not had sex with your mate, that's like buying a car without driving it. First, you guys just want to say. But if you are that, which is precious.
I say test many models.
Of course. And if you've ever listened to our shows, you're all like, yeah, of course you do, Dana. Me, I choose to have commitments with my cars. They have names. Ooh, I don't care if this sunroof flies off. I keep the car. Okay. So I do these parties. And it's bad enough when ladies are prude at parties, but when they're a virgin
Yeah.
and they're like, oh my God, grossed out by everything. And then I'm like, well, how do you know if you're going to be compatible? And she's like, that doesn't matter. I'm like talking to the camera. She's like, that doesn't matter.
You can talk.
We'll be okay. And I'm like, if you got a teeny weeny, that's why he's held out this long because you know he's going to marry him. Or, you know what I mean?
They know if he's got a teeny weeny by then.
No, some have not ever touched it.
Oh, like
I've done a few parties where it's
like the quiverful Christians who don't even hold hands.
Yeah,
until they get married.
That's crazy ass shit.
That's quiverful.
Yeah, I waited for a long time.
And
yeah,
cults, I'm like,
Dana's obsessed.
Cults. It's a whole show on cults.
Vaginal. I was saying vaginal
cults.
Yeah.
So Courtney, tell us about your first time. And even though you told us on the first show we ever did, I'm going to act like it's all fresh, like it was back in the day.
So you can sit there and go, oh my God.
That's crazy. Tell me.
Okay. So I was 18. I waited Dad to have sex.
I know. And I want to say, sorry.
Okay. No, go ahead. You
18
say it.
makes me happy.
Thank you.
When people say that, if you call me and you tell me you were like 14 or 15 years old, you're going to see me cover my face. And
do it. I hope you had sex when you were 12 and you called.
No. Just want to see me cry.
Just because I just like to watch your faces.
It's for adults.
Okay. So I'm 18, moved out of my house. I've been with this boy for a long, long time, all through high school, off and on. And I want to finally do it. And we waited all the way through high school. I made him wait. So I know, thank you. But it's because I didn't want to get pregnant, lose a scholarship, or get a disease. And
like in that order?
Yeah, pretty much. If I got pregnant, I lost my scholarship, and then damn.
Antibiotics.
It's all right. So it was very romantic. My mom helped me with like the bubble bath and dinner. And I know, Dana's shaking your head.
Helped her with the bubble bath. That sounds like something out of like an arranged Indian marriage. She perfumed us. She laid out the sheets, and they watched to make sure you were deflowered. Like, what the hell? Did your mother make you a bubble bath?
No, well, but she just helped me set the night because she knew it was such an important night because we'd waited for so long. So,
all right.
And it was really nice. And then 3 months later, he went off while I was at a softball tournament and hooked up with somebody else and got her pregnant.
How long did you wait to have sex with this guy?
Almost 5 years.
And then 3 months after you finally had sex with him, he took off.
Well, no, he got drunk and had a one-night stand with some girl who 3 months later came back to tell him she was pregnant.
So he either got a taste of the good life and thought, I need to find more of this shit, or you finally gave him the milk for free.
Yeah.
And he found a new cow.
He didn't really remember because he was drunk and, he really wanted to stay with me, but it didn't work out. But no way. But it was nice. It was nice because he was my young blood. He was my Rob Lowe. We played hockey. I knew him since we were 8. He was my Rob Lowe. We were young bloods, and it was beautiful.
That's beautiful.
And then it came to an end.
Mine wasn't beautiful.
I love your stories because I was I wasn't goody-goody, but I was. But then there's Dana, and I'm like, yes. You go, girl, tell it.
I was a hoe. I was a teenage hoe. No, I
more college hoe.
I was obsessed with this boy. I was 17 and I was obsessed with him. And anyone who knew me back in the day, West End punks, in the San Fernando Valley.
That's like if I got everyone was like, Barrio Norwalk.
So I grew up in the San Fernando Valley in the 80s. And so, it was like when the punk rock scene was big and hung out with all the punkers. There was this like runaway boy, Steve G is all I'll say. And my friends know who he was. And he was like the bad boy punker, And I was obsessed with him. Yeah. So we would fool around and stuff, and he would stay at my house sometimes because my parents were great parents, and they let a boy stay at my house when I was 17 in my room.
Yeah,
good parenting, Mom. And
darling.
So he was really, I know, he was very, very well endowed. The boy was huge, and he knew it too. He'd always be like, "Oh yeah, my big red dick." Blah, blah, blah. So he was big.
Called it red?
Yeah, he did. It was red.
Okay.
So
he's white, pink.
I was scared. So then I ended up losing with Matt instead, who was also quite good looking. Okay. Almost everyone I've ever been with is incredibly good looking. And so Matt was average. So and then after I tackled Matt, then he was my second.
Don't you love how she says that? After I tackled him, after
he
my
was
first
my second one, the one who I wanted to be my first one, but I was too scared because he was so big.
So in your head, is Matt still really your first loss, or is it really?
Matt's my first. Okay. But I lost it at like 4 a.m. on our couch in our living room after a wild party at my house because we had a lot of wild parties at my house.
Did you not bleed afterwards?
I did not.
Yeah, I don't know. No. A little bit, but
no. But they make virgin kits.
Yes. I remember,
If
is
you
that
want
the Japanese virgin kid or
Yeah,
whatever?
and I looked up some more online. So there is excuse me.
Grab your notes.
Joan of Arc Red. It sells for $9.97. Anyone can order it online.
$9.97?
$9.97.
No way. Gets you a fresh virgin punani.
Only $9.97, and you're taking him to heaven.
Did you have that on your notes?
No, I did not. I just made it up on the fly. See, it's not on my notes.
That was classic.
I got
I
skills.
love you. This is why I gave her coffee. It was either this or Valium. You guys, this was better. Okay.
So it's an artificial hymen, and it has like red dye in it, and I don't know how it works. It's a Japanese-made product.
So you have to insert it.
You would do something, yeah. You insert it,
yeah.
and then, oh, I'm such a virgin.
Oh my gosh, that is crazy though. I wonder if it's one size fits all.
Germany.
You know what I mean?
You want to hear something really gross? No, did you have any more questions about the Joan
I just
of Arc?
want to know if it's one size fits all. Why
Joan
is it Joan
of Arc Red?
Yeah,
that's a weird name.
Well, I think there could be a lot of other better names for a, hymen.
Then there's an artificial hymen kit you can buy online that you take these pills and they create a membrane.
Okay, that's weird.
But I can't believe that really works, because people will believe anything and they'll buy anything, except for me over here.
Yeah. Spanish fly people. It doesn't work.
Spanish fly doesn't work.
Shots of tequila, they work.
Exactly. Right? Spanish fly.
And I can sell you bottles too.
I feel guilty when I sell Spanish
I do
fly.
not. And you know what I don't sell is edible panties.
You do not sell it, or you do not feel guilty?
I won't. No, I do. I would never sell it because I'd never have to feel guilty about it. Spanish fly and edible panties.
No, I don't sell them at my parties because I'm really on it. I'm like, oh no, that I tell people what's good, what's not. But like, it's on my Amazon store, and sometimes people buy it on there. Like out in I mail
ding dongs.
I mail out to Maine, and I'm like, this asshole just bought cola flavored Spanish fly drops. Thinking he's gonna drop them in his girl's cola, and she's gonna be like, oh, it's so horny. And it's like, oh, please get a grip.
That's
you know what
awesome.
makes a woman horny? Housework and a massage.
All right, oral sex. No kidding. Hey,
what?
We have a caller. Okay.
Oh, shut up! No, I don't have to be embarrassed.
I don't. Okay, what's her name? Okay,
her.
Her.
We don't know who it is. Let's find out.
Taylor. All right.
Hello?
Hey, Taylor. Hi, this is
What's
Dana and
up?
Courtney on Between the Sheets with Dana Courtney.
I know who this is. This is Renee Taylor calling to say congratulations. About time.
Thank you. Oh my gosh.
A place to share your knowledge.
Everyone, if you don't know, and you should know, this is the wonderful DJ Renee Taylor.
Oh my gosh, we love you,
queen.
You're the one reason why we got here, girlie. You're it.
I love you more. And here's my question for you, ladies, because Valentine's Day is coming up, and everybody makes a big deal about trying to do something special. What would be the best way to do something sexually special that they may not have done before?
Go, Dana can start.
Well, I always say that holidays and special occasions are the best time to try new things. It's not like, hey, Survivor just ended, let's try a new toy,
Right.
So when you're if you're going to a hotel for your anniversary or Valentine's Day or New Year's Eve, those are always the best times to try new things.
Right.
So...
And me personally, I'm all about fulfilling fantasies. So if they've communicated to you that they've had a certain fantasy and you haven't had a chance to do it, because those of us with children just usually don't, that's definitely that time. And for me, it's whatever makes me feel sexy. That's going to come out when women feel confident. Yeah. On a woman's point of view, you've got to feel confident with whatever you're doing. So make sure you feel good and know that even if you're feeling like, oh my gosh, why am I doing this? Why am I wearing this?
They're liking it.
They're loving it, and soak it up. Yeah. So talk to your lover, communicate. Now's a great time just to throw it out there without trying to do it. Be like, so I was listening to the show and they were talking about fantasies, and throw us under the bus and be like, what's one of your fantasies? Like, I don't know them. Or if you do, go with them and go with one that you're comfortable with, first of all. And then second of all, if it's nothing you're comfortable with, just fly with it, because you know what, they'll make sure that you come so good because you did it. Believe me, it's going to be worth it in the long run. So
mild to wild, whatever opens their eyes and their thighs is a good thing.
Yeah, no, whatever makes me.
Renee,
yay, thank you.
Do you want to tell us about your first time, or is that just too personal for somebody like you?
About my first, oh, God. Let me just say it was horrible because I didn't know what the heck I was doing, and he didn't know what he was doing, and I was too young to be doing anything like that.
Yeah.
So let me just say what I thought was my first time was not. And the first time was mind-blowing because I thought the first time was. Does that make sense?
Yes, because you're in the moment of the first
Oh,
time.
right.
Yeah.
I got you.
Right. The
Right.
first time was
I'm
not
slow
good at
sometimes.
all. And I was like, was that it? You know how you, as
A
women,
lot
we're
of girls
expecting-
think that, actually.
Right. We walk away going,
The
"That
guys
was
are
it?"
like, wow.
Right. Okay, so I'm like, that was it? This is what everybody's been talking about and I've been hearing about and I've been trying to get to. And probably because he didn't know what he was doing either. So it was just like, but then when I had the first time, the next time was the real first time. It was like, oh, that was it.
Practice makes perfect.
Yes.
Yeah. So, without, well, you ladies.
Going
love
too deep
going
out.
there.
We love you, Renee. We love
Love
Renee
you too.
Taylor.
Keep doing what you're doing. Keep
All right.
giving us good advice. Keep telling us how to be more sexual, be more open, and
Have a good time.
fulfilling our fantasies.
Thank
All
you.
right.
You're welcome. Keep calling in. Keep listening. And we've
Keep
got
playing
so
that
many more.
good music.
Yeah, keep
That
playing that
makes
good music.
everybody want to get freaky.
Yeah, that's sexy
There
music.
it is. Love you, ladies. Have a good time.
Love you too.
Bye.
Thank you so much.
Aww.
Oh, that was a great first
That was a
caller too.
surprise.
Yeah, that was. I'm like, oh,
Oh, you're all
she
Taylor.
got us
Hi,
in.
Taylor.
I thought it was really because he said that. That was a good one, Lee. That was a good surprise. We have another little special guest that snuck in. I don't know if you guys saw me on the monitor. I'm all, come in. How you doing, my love?
She's
Get on
not
the picture.
She's not on mic.
Here, get on here. Come over here.
Are you going to tell us your first time?
Did you-
If you're
I thought she
otherwise,
came
why
in-
are you in here?
Yeah, she came to sneak in to tell us her first time.
Are you kidding me?
Yes.
How many times though? Because I had a lot of first times. If you ask them,
Each man.
the virgin many times.
Oh, did you have that whole? Was that what's the one story you were just showing? You're talking about?
Wait! Before you tell us,
Okay.
Germany has a virgin product that has freeze-dried bovine blood powder in it.
What?
Oh.
You insert it 30 to 60 minutes before you have sex, and then it makes you bleed.
So
Oh.
that way you look like you
Like you
blood
bled on
the
your
sheet.
vagina.
That's
Yeah.
nasty.
Yeah,
I'm-
we're
I'm
talking
a
about Japanese
vegetarian.
has it.
I don't
What's the
want-
name of the damn toy? The Japanese
I don't
toy.
know. Oh, Joan of Arc.
Joan
I
of
don't
Arc.
want any cow blood in my punani.
No.
I'm vegetarian.
That's it.
That's
No.
nasty.
And you have a
Okay, so tell
I
us.
just-
Tell
is
us your
real-
first time story because I got a
Okay.
vibrator to show
so,
too.
so this is oh really? Oh that looks cool.
It is cool.
Yeah, actually, in saying that, a little short story, my sister was like, so you're out in L.A., you dating and all, blah, blah, blah. How old? Oh, my God. I don't even like being naked in front of someone that age. She said, I don't even like being naked with myself. I said, really, Natalie? She goes, I blindfold my vibrator. And I'm like, But let's see, first time, I'm 15. He's 20.
Oh God, no.
He's
Yeah.
24.
Go ahead.
No, you have to go now.
No. She's so funny. She has the thing about teenagers. Okay, go ahead. I love it.
And
It's real.
he's got his.
She's
He was the
average.
guy that hung around the photography room with me and my other two girlfriends, which we found out later that he actually was the virgin breaker because each one of us lost our virginity to this one guy.
Wait,
So,
you're in
No,
school?
he
He
was
works.
in school.
He works at your school.
No,
He was a
taking
statutory
photography
rapist is
right.
what he was.
Well, yeah,
Huh?
you think?
I just needed
So,
to.
but he had Hodgkin's disease, so he was held back. So he was really kind of like, I think, retarded when it came to certain things. Not to slight on that, but he had this. He was short. He was like the cool
Sounds
guy,
fantastic.
right? Doesn't it? So, anyways,
He's retired. I slept with him.
yeah,
My first time.
exactly. I'm
He got to
15.
pop this cherry.
He was adorable, Doug Jorgensen, and he's passed, so I can say his name.
Oh,
Anyway,
okay.
He's no longer with us.
If they're dead, you can
If
say
they're
their
dead,
name.
you can say their name.
New rule.
That's it, new rule. So basically, he invited me over his house, and I went over his house, and he had his leg, he had something, his knee braced, so he had to prop a pillow to have sex, which was like literally 1, 2, 3, done.
Why did you do it?
Oh, I was madly. Well, we dated. I was madly in love, and because
Okay.
I grew up in the generation that there was a lot of pressure. Where I'm 15 years old, everybody had already lost their
That's-
virginity, right?
I'm sorry.
Yeah,
I
no.
have a 15-year-old daughter.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
but
That.
this
If that
today's
kid-
different.
You know who her boyfriend is?
No.
Ed. Do you know
Ed.
what that means?
He's
Education, people. Her boyfriend is education. She said
Her
we had
books.
Snapchat last night. It said when your boyfriend is Ed, and it was all her schoolwork on the bed, and she was like covering it up and like going like that. That's okay. That is my child's boyfriend.
Yes,
Ed.
All right. That being said about Ed, I came from the generation of like your parents were over there doing their thing, and you were pretty much. I wasn't.
That's how
monitored.
my generation. Well, no, I was wanted, but my parents just let me do whatever I.
It was like right. It was like
Yeah.
go out and fucking get out of my face and get what you got to get done. And I say, hey Ma, can I go to the hockey game with Doug? She met him, and he didn't look his age. There's no way you would look at him and say he was 24 years old, until my mother said to me, "How old is that boy?" And I go, "He's 24." And my mother went, he's only interested in one thing. I said, that doesn't matter about what age they are, really. But I had gone through a lot of my friends saying, when are you going to get you a cherry pop? When are you going to lose your virginity? Everybody was seniors where I went to high school. Everybody was smoking. Teachers were smoking weed. Everybody was like, it was this huge drug, sex fest kind of high school that we had gone to.
What year were you a teenager? In the 70s or the 80s?
Yes, 70s.
Okay, I was a teenager in the 80s. Yeah.
So being said that I'm 15 years old, and then it pretty much was the moment of afterwards going, what the fuck was that all about?
That's the
What's
common.
the big deal? It's like, that was like it? I mean, this is the biggest thing that's supposed to happen to me, and like, it's it?
Yeah.
Where you going?
that's
You just,
mostly everybody. But at that age, it's like the norm. That's 15, 16. They're doing it, and everybody regrets it and going, it was
Can I have
peer
a
pressure.
do-over?
It was it was a peer pressure thing. It was they liked a boy and they wanted to prove it. You know what I mean? I always said, if you love me, you'll wait.
Can I just
So
say...
that's why I waited till I was 18. That's what was my thing.
That has a lot to do with how you were raised, what your parents taught
Right,
you.
like
about.
in my
mom
house,
didn't teach me to have
I talked to my daughters. Like my older daughter is 30 now, and I mean we talked about it. I was like, look, it's for adults. I have rules, and my rules were like you have to be 18 or older, or with somebody for like a full year first. She almost made it. But the average age is in the USA is 17. That's the average age in the United States is 17.
Now? Right now?
Yeah, pretty much. Boys 16.9 years old, girls 17.2 years old. It comes out to 17.1. But there are some countries that like the 5 countries where girls lose their virginity the youngest are all the Nordic countries.
Really?
Must be cold. They got nothing to do. I don't know. It's
Think?
Iceland 15. Wait, where is it? 15 and a half?
So I could have lived in Iceland.
That's
and
the youngest. That's the youngest of the countries. Yeah.
Really?
And then Denmark 16.1 years, Sweden 16.2 years, Finland and Norway tied.
Well, wait, but you're talking about areas where they're very open about sex.
That's what I was just going to say.
They're very educated. They're very
Yeah.
open. There's no taboos.
But I wonder
So they have
if their pregnancy rate is different than ours.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Because of the education level.
They're educated.
Because they're educated. Because it even says people who are educated are far more likely to wait a little longer or not have be unprotected.
When I do parties and I meet women at my parties who had children very, very, very young, I always say, did they talk to you about sex? Did your parents,
no.
And they always say nothing.
Not in the Latino community. You don't want to do that at all.
She just assumes that they're Latina.
No, I know, but no, they don't.
They are.
You don't. They're one of the ones that I know we do a lot of parties for these people.
And how basically when I have 2 daughters, which I joke
I do
and say
too.
my mother
Go
got
daughters.
even with me twice.
I do too.
But to have that conversation, for me, it was to be realistic, because I understood, being the teenager that I was, that as much information I could give my daughter, I also threw in this: if you decide to have sex with someone, okay, the ultimate decision will be yours. And I hope it's with somebody that you genuinely know cares about you, because you are going to remember for the rest of your life that fucking Doug Jorgensen.
Yeah, not me. I just did it to get it over with.
But it was, okay.
Are you going to share that story with Jaden though?
I've never been like a sex and love have to go to, like most girls sex and love
like
go
me.
together.
Me.
I've only had 5
Most
partners.
women are like that.
I'm not. Yeah, I have to love you.
Okay, go ahead.
I can
have to love you.
absolutely separate the two. Sex for the fun of it, the sport of it, the
sport.
I'm sorry,
She's
but
on tag team. This bitch right here. She's
Tally ho. Go ahead.
and no, I've never been like I have to emotionally, I've never been that way. So
Dana's been with so many guys she doesn't.
No, I haven't been.
But notches on her belt. She wears a fucking waist cincher, bitches.
I have not been with.
Wait, is
that
that a
many
problem?
guys.
Because if you're assuming I was like,
No, we're not. I'm just saying I never, the two didn't have to go together.
Yeah.
So
that's the difference always between the two of us,
So
and it's
for
so
me,
funny
it
is because
wasn't
she's so like about the teenagers, but then yet she was like, hey.
But I was 17 and a half.
Yeah, you were 17 now.
I was almost 18.
And then she went ballistic.
Then I did. I was like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
well, yeah. I mean, that was like, my daughter said to me, so 5 of the guys that you like dated and were like madly in love with, 5 are dead. Like this was.
Does that say something about you?
Right. My husband calls me the Black Widow. I'm no longer with him, by the way. And,
But he's alive.
But he's alive.
He's alive. He is alive.
All right.
And that was one of the things where my daughter stopped and she went, you either have like a really bad curse or you went out with a lot of guys. So I started laughing. I went,
Or your vagina kills like in American Horror Story, The Coven.
What's that one with the teeth?
There was a girl. Oh, was that
Yeah.
The Coven? I think it was The Coven. She couldn't have sex with anybody because her vagina would like kill them.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
I remember the girl. Yeah. It's true. I remember that one.
Oh,
but there's a movie where your vag has teeth.
yeah,
Nice.
That's all that's-
yeah, the vag
Nice.
with teeth.
So
Colin. We have a caller, but I'm
we
like,
do?
does this caller get calling in about the vag with the teeth? No.
That's it.
Hello, who are you tonight? My callers?
Hello.
hi.
Hello. Tell us your name.
I love your show. It's great.
Who is this?
Have you been
Do
drinking?
you want to give us a first name?
Give us a fake name.
Oh, no, that would just not be too much fun.
Okay.
Are you drunk? Who is this?
I know who it is.
Who is it? I want to know who it is. And
That's okay.
are you calling
So,
to tell us your?
Are we gonna get a first time story from you?
Oh, no, I just called just to tell y'all how much I love the show. It's just so hilarious.
Thank
Yeah.
you. Have another drink, friend. We love you so
Thank
much.
you so much. Are you a virgin still, or have you got your cherry popped?
Well, I think if you haven't had sex for a really long time, you get to be a virgin again, don't you?
Unless you grow teeth. 'Cause that
You
was
know
the last
what? There
comment.
are
Yeah.
always vibrators, my friend. If it's been a long time, because if you don't use it, you lose it.
Yeah. Kegels. We're talking
Dude,
kegels.
Get on
Yeah.
that toy and do some my friend. Thank you for listening to the show.
Thank you for calling in. We appreciate it.
Oh,
Oh,
shice.
all right. All right, y'all be good, all right?
All
All
right.
right. Thank you so much.
Good night, my lady.
Thank you for calling Between
that
the Sheets
was.
with Dana and Courtney on thepowerofvoices.com. If you
Whoa, what is going on with the power?
Yeah, we're turning this bitch out. This is electric.
Can I show you? Can I
Electrified.
show you the new toy?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, yes.
Ooh, the
Wait, is this okay?
plug.
Wait. So, are you bringing in a toy because you want to tell girls that they need to masturbate and play first,
no, but
or
we have another call, so let's take that first.
Okay.
Maybe we'll finally get a first-time story out of somebody.
okay? Here we go. Who's on the line?
Doogie.
Who?
Doogie.
Doogie. Oh, Doogie, you gonna tell us about your first time?
Actually, no, I'm just calling to say congratulations to both of you. Hopefully more people get to hear about your show and call up.
Doogie,
All right.
tell us about your first time, man. Come on, give us
Oh,
like.
come
We
on,
want to hear
that
about
was
your cherry popping ways.
The first time was a complete mess. I never even got my drawers off. That was it done.
Quite. What is it with all the accents
I
tonight?
know. So
like
you.
that.
So wait, you didn't get to finish. Did she finish?
No.
No, she was lying there naked and I was getting undressed and bam, finished.
What did you like? Come before you got anywhere? You got so excited.
Oh yeah, funny came to the looked at her.
It must have been me because my body is the shit. So-
It wasn't his pant leg. His all fucking
No.
came in my pant leg.
That was it. I never got a chance to
That
do
wasn't
but,
your first time.
So that doesn't
but
count.
Yeah.
That's okay.
That's like masturbation
We'll
first time.
take it. We'll take
No.
it.
That's
Do
awesome.
So I
it.
had to apologize and then,
How
make
old
up
were
later
you?
on.
How old were
With
you?
that. 16.
16?
Yep.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, is she still alive?
Yeah, you see on my Facebook page, she actually married a female this year.
Oh, that's the one, dude.
I can't understand.
Yeah,
That's the one.
remember?
Yeah, the girl he had sex with is now a lesbian and she got married
Oh
this
yeah,
past year.
I think 3 girls I had sex with are now lesbian, so I've got a good record.
Like 3 of the girls he had sex with.
Yeah, I'm totally a lesbian.
You turn them,
I
he
think so.
turns them lesbian. Okay, got you.
Damn, dude. Either you
great.
lick it really good and she just wants a tongue all the time. She says, fucking dick.
Okay, ladies, have a great night. I'm going to listen more often.
Oh,
Bye-bye.
thank you so much. Share us with your friends and family. We'll be here all night till
I couldn't
midnight.
understand him.
I know, I love
it sounded like he said he's turned 3 women gay.
Yes.
Yeah.
I've known him for a long time. That's a good friend of mine, y'all. Doogie, that's we don't see eye to eye on a lot of things, but I love his ass.
Irish?
Scottish.
Scottish.
Doogie.
Oh, man.
Doogie
That was a
McDoogie.
thick-ass
I love it.
accent.
But you know what? I understand that, Kate. Well, let me tell you, I used to be PTA president, and this man was on my board, and he'd be the only one that could drop an F-bomb in the middle of our freaking meeting, and nobody would fucking know. And ladies would just smile at him. And he would literally tell these ladies, you ladies are fucking crazy up in here. I don't know what the hell. They're just like, oh, yeah.
Well, the only reason why I say that is my husband worked in an Irish bar, and they would come up and say, "What and I say, "What the fuck is he saying?" and it's similar, but yeah, they roll.
We should have looked up the statistics. If a guy has a sexy voice, will girls fuck him or drop their pants
and
just for a sexy voice?
Yes,
Would you?
That's a
British
British
accents work a lot for women.
That was actually discussed about radio voices, the deep voices, and I was with some guys and they were talking about that, how the deep voices are known. Because remember Barry?
Yeah, I was just going to say Barry White.
Yeah.
And then you saw him and you were like, what the fuck is that?
Hey, just so you know, the show's usually Dana and Courtney.
I'm
We just gotta sit on the
AnnaMarie.
guest.
Actually, I just got through with my
She
show,
was- her
The
show was-
Comedy
yeah.
Hour.
Before
and,
us.
I really, right before them, but I just, to jump in because I
Why
wanted,
the fuck not?
Why the fuck not? No, because you had that. It's like, babe,
Vibrators
know
always
vibrators.
bring the bitches to
That's
the
it.
yard.
I
My
want you
bunny
to
brings
know.
it.
It's like, you know.
Yeah.
Okay,
you wanna
so
do
sell the
this?
toy real fast. Tell us about the
Sell
toy.
Is that called the rabbit?
Here's the
claw?
here's the story. I went to the trade show last week for the new toys. We go twice a year, but Courtney couldn't go. And I'm like, hey, my daughter Brittany, who runs our store on Maui called the Love Shack, was like,
cool.
Mom, you got to get the Climax Bunny. We have the regular silver bullet, and we're
The
getting
dual
this
bullets.
amazing rechargeable, like $60 kick-ass bullet. So this one is 20 functions.
Yeah, baby.
Okay, so is it close enough?
Not a
Lee?
virgin no more.
Is it close enough?
Oh, that's.
I can't see. Let me see.
All
See.
right.
Oh, there we go.
So okay,
So this is.
okay, so it's a bullet with long ears, and then if you hit the button,
Oh,
it keeps,
look
okay,
at
so
that.
that's speed 1,
You wascally wabbit.
speed 2, speed 3.
That's
feel
Dana.
That, feel that. Feel that. Feel that.
That shit would beat up my clit. No, I'm like, turn it down, turn it down.
No, turn it up. Okay, and then it starts like doing these weird pulses.
Ooh, there we go. Yeah.
Look at that one.
The only bad part about that is when you touch the wrong button right when you're coming.
No, you don't touch the button; it just stops. There's nothing wrong about it. It is so right. It
Okay.
is- and then you've got like just. This
No,
is no. This
no,
is
this
on
hits
the-
your clit. It's
this is
clitoral,
on the
external.
clit. You can either do the ears.
So you're not cherry popping
Okay,
the banana.
if you like it fluttery and gentle, you do ears. If you're me, you put the whole bullet against you.
Right.
Because you're like, no.
Dana is Tim the Tool Man. That shit. Her husband has to be MacGyver to fucking. Swear to God, you could jackhammer her shit. We've tried stuff at the trade show. We'll always put on our clits, and I'll be like, "Whoa!"
Over our pants.
Over our pants, yes, of course.
clarify.
But everybody loves our
'Cause we're classy,
testing.
like-
I want to
Yeah,
come
we're
work
classy.
for you guys.
All right.
Oh,
wait,
man.
wait.
But Dana likes that shit beating the shit out of her, and I'm like, oh my God.
Listen,
like a
I just
strong
got out
toy.
of a
What do you want me
32-year
to say?
marriage, and
you
I
need one that goes inside.
Okay.
I need both. I
Double
need try.
whammy. She
Try to
needs
get
the-
us off the bed, girl.
She
You need
needs
all
the-
three G
You need the
spots.
double whammy. We'll talk later. I'll get you
Yeah.
a discount.
But these are good when he's banging you and going down on you.
This one is not on. I'm going to put it on the website tomorrow. It's called the Climax Bunny. It's 20 functions, $24.95. But if you use the promo code BTS, you get 10% off and free shipping.
BTS
But
is for
I just wanted
Between the
Courtney
Sheets.
to see it because I got one. You're going to show this.
I know,
weekend.
don't Mike. I know.
And it's a great
And it
color.
comes in
Look
So
at the
sad I
nice
didn't
color.
It comes in pink, purple, blue, or green.
Because your punani has eyes?
Your punani cares what color it is.
That's why my sister blindfolds hers.
No.
Don't look at me.
Don't look at me. Look
My
away.
punani loves the rainbow, so I don't care what color your toy is.
Do you have them that they come with deep accents that they'll talk because we should.
but they do have those. They have it where
Right.
you can do audio. So if your man's overseas or whatever, and he can record his voice or whatever and
She's
put it in the.
single.
Well, if she wants to have a deep accent on it, she'd be like, "Make me come. I'm gonna make you come,
Record the
girl."
Australian voice on your GPS.
Hey,
Turn
beautiful.
right.
That's it.
Turn left. And you're like thinking like right, left, what?
He's all rub it to the left, rub it to the left, left.
That'll save you. That's awesome. That
Yeah.
really is. So the reation why I jumped in on your show is like,
That's okay. We'll jump in on yours next
and I
week.
hope so because I encourage people with comedians. The more energy in the room,
Right,
the
right.
better.
Yeah.
And I mean, they could just have a heyday with this stuff. I actually toy parties. I wanted to get into because of my personality. A lot of the women were like,
Oh, yeah,
Marie,
you'd be
I
great.
would love
Yeah.
you to come to my
I
party.
have a
'cause-
kit if you want to do parties. We have an extra kit. Sorry, we're getting off track. Let's get back to the show. We'll talk later.
Okay.
50% of women use vibrators. That's not a high enough number.
No.
My
No.
mission is to make the
rest
number
are
grow.
lying. The rest are lying.
Ladies, if you can't touch yourself, I'm gonna be blunt. If you can't fuck yourself, nobody's gonna fuck you any better. So learn it. Learn your body.
How
I'm
do
tired
you-
of doing parties and not women knowing their G spots, their clit, their inside,
Well, that's how you
and knowing
learn.
yes. And then that's why you don't have
That's
good
true.
sex.
That is how
Ever.
Yeah,
men
that's why
don't-
my sex the first time was good.
men don't
you
need
knew
to,
what you were doing.
to
You
learn
understood.
how to have an
No.
orgasm. They have it in their sleep when they're 12
Babies
years old.
do when they're little. Yes, my son always locks his door.
Girls,
Right, my 12-year-old does all the
Women-
time. He's locking that door, and I'm like, damn, okay, there he goes again.
women need to learn.
It's a good.
Yeah.
And
He's
so
good.
and I have girls at my parties like, oh, I can't have an orgasm when we have sex. I'm like, well, are you having clitoral stimulation during sex? No. Well, only like 3 out of 10 women have orgasms from vaginal intercourse. Vaginal intercourse. You need to have that, or you just have to have an orgasm first. You know,
Right.
a couple. I'm like, no, you are not sticking it until you take care of this first. Orgasm. Sex, and then it's good for the whole family.
Right.
If you got kids, because you're happy, the kids are happy, because you're in a good mood.
Look at Mama.
Unless your
She's
kids
still
hear your husband say
stressless.
something inappropriate, like my daughter did over winter break.
Ooh.
Oh my God! Should I say what happened real fast? Because
Did she listen
Sure.
to the show?
That was the
No.
first time you got caught, so it's a cherry popping
It
moment.
was so embarrassing.
Oh, that.
My daughter was in the bed with us, with me, my 15-year-old, or she was 14 still at the time, and she just turned 15. She was sick, and she was like on her phone and just resting in my bed with me, and I was like watching Chopped on Food Network and just chilling out. My husband thought she would have been asleep for like an hour because he saw her go down the hallway, but instead of going to the right, she went to the left into our room. He thought she was asleep. He walks in the room, drops his pants,
I love
and says, "If you suck," I'm going to say, I'm not.
Say it.
If you suck my
Cock.
I'll give you a massage.
I had to say it for her. Dana's all, I'm
Just
a
say
cock.
it. If you say
He
it.
said, I'm going to say it like Billy.
You fit
Hey,
right
Dana,
in with my family.
if you suck my cock, I'll give you a massage.
And then
And Dana
I
was hoping he said,
I said,
Jaden's in the bed with me.
she's in bed with me. And he pulled his pants up, turned around, and walked out the door.
I wasn't
And
there.
then my
I just
daughter-
heard the story.
My daughter says, I hate my family right now.
And I was so proud because I'd been the only one walked in
Oh my
on.
God.
But that should be written into a script because
And then-
it happens inevitably. It
does. I
asked my
It's
older
inevitable.
daughter, I'm like, Britt, did you ever hear us? You know, because I had to know.
And
I mean,
she'd be
she's
like,
third.
yeah.
She said never.
Oh,
no, we're
really?
so careful.
Boring.
We're so careful. Cats want to hear
Boring.
that shit.
So
You know what? It's so fucking good you can't help it.
No.
Okay, sorry. The fucking
Her kids hear them like on a
Fuck.
nightly basis.
You know why? Because this bitch is getting laid.
yeah,
Boom.
but
Like that. You guys
wait.
felt it the other night. You thought it was fucking thunder and lightning. That was my squirt.
It's
It fucking
Hey,
flooded
let's
me all the
hang
way-
at your house.
I don't know.
What time is it? No, it's not good right now.
So he went into work the next day, and this guy goes, "You should have told her that." You said, "No, honey. I said if you set the clock, I'll give you a massage." I'm like, you know what? Our daughter is way too damn smart for that shit.
Whoa.
Yeah, that was a good one, though. That was a good one. But, you know.
And finding a vibrator that
Oh yeah,
like,
back to the she's
like,
all
like
about the
and
vibrator.
finding the vibrator because I'm always amazed at how many batteries I go through. And
Take the
it's
batteries
like,
out when you're done. That's your biggest mistake.
Oh.
Always take the batteries out when you're done. Put them in a plastic Tupperware. That's what
Oh,
Tupperware.
no.
We sell fuckerware so you can hold your batteries in Tupperware.
And don't let your vibrators touch each other because they melt each other.
Well,
and
here's what I
destroy
do.
each other.
Well,
I
they only
wash
have
mine and then put
one.
them
I
in
didn't know.
Ziploc.
Oh, well, some women have women who know us have lots of them.
Well, my armoire, I have them separated by smallest to largest. Top and bottom.
I'm thinking.
Look at Lee's face too. Lee's all
This is
like,
wow.
Variety is the spice of life.
It really is.
because like some girls like wigs. I was kidding.
Some girls like purses. I've never understood that one.
Shoes.
I want a
wait.
purse with initials all over it. That costs $300. Girl, get some vibrators.
Yeah, well,
Get your priorities
you can
straight,
have-
girls. You can
when-
throw anything in a bag.
You can have a purse that has the imagine you got the purse. With
that would be good
the
for the
lubes,
toys.
Those are the
toys.
cute little bags that are all separated. The little
Yeah,
But you need
can,
a big one,
You can
though.
take the pack with you. Going through the airport would be interesting anyway.
I do that. I put all my shit right on top so my weed don't get caught. Dude, they're so embarrassed. They're like,
I love
I'm just
that.
kidding, everybody. That was a joke. It was comedy. Hey, I've got Anna-Marie here. I just had to go with it.
I like that. I like that.
See, but everyone's all fucking clever. You learn more than just popping your cherry on this show. I'm just saying, y'all.
Yeah, no,
between my sheets. Ooh.
I
It
like
gets
that.
wet.
Hey,
No.
Yes,
Oh,
female's
you know,
first
I hate-
experience.
I hate
Do
to-
you think that girls are usually the first experience with a boy the same age or older?
well,
Well, yeah,
I
yours.
think-
No, on the average,
I
not
think
just him.
I think it's close,
Same age?
yeah, I think on average.
Okay, wait, Lee, what do you think?
I have no idea.
Oh, come on.
Lee
All
has
right,
no idea.
it's
He's not on
only
microphone.
1.5 years older.
I think
Yeah, there you go.
guys
Can they hear you?
probably
Yeah.
a little older.
A little older. You think guys are older? What do you think? Do you think guys are
Mine
older?
were my age. Oh, almost.
What do you think about
always.
the guy? Okay, so the guy's
Yeah.
first time. What do you think? A guy's first time was with the girl
Older
same
woman.
age, an older woman. You're right. 6
Yeah,
months.
older women.
Isn't that crazy? 6 months. You know why? My boyfriend did that because these bitches are teaching them shit. This is
Wait, who's
Wait,
older,
cougars.
the guy or the girl?
most guys lose their virginity to a woman 6 months.
Oh,
My
I thought it
brother,
was the other
my
way.
brother was in my room with my best friend,
You
who
know,
was 2 years older than him, and they were having sex next to me. I was in his room with my boyfriend at the time, and I'm teaching
Why
him
were you in
CPR.
each other's rooms? Why were you in his room and he was in your room?
Well, because we all started off in his room hanging out, and then he has like bunk beds. It was really cool. And then they went to go have sex, and then the
In your
asses did in
room?
my bed. Yeah, and we could hear it, and we're like,
Can I just clarify that her brother has pretty much slept with all of her friends except for me? and he, and
I had that brother too. I got a lot of friends that I didn't
and let's
necessarily need because
you
of
know,
that.
it was the,
my brother's he's a Scorpio.
Okay, so is my brother.
See, and
November
that's all
10th.
usually I have to say.
my brother
November
has
10th.
slept
And
with
then
none of my
yeah,
friends.
he's October 25th. He but and he's got that Ben Affleck Marky Mark kind of thing.
Oh yeah,
He
yeah,
used
I don't know.
to.
Well, yeah.
I haven't seen
Sorry,
him in a
bro.
long
You're
time.
getting old. Dana said he used to. She said his shit is long gone.
Well, I've aged
Sex-
quite a bit too
no,
since I first
but
met the bubs.
he still has like people, girls that don't know him
Can't
are like, oh
stop
my god, I'm
aging.
all girls. He keeps the exes closer than he keeps the new ones.
How old is he?
We'll see. 41.
Okay,
But
he's in
yeah,
that range.
yeah.
Well, you know I'm single.
Wait,
Oh,
and he's
he'll
and,
totally
and he's
screw
not,
you.
but that's okay.
That's good.
okay.
He'll still
As long
screw
as
Well,
you.
it's
now that I
okay.
have the kit, that might not be a problem. It's like
He'll
imagine the
he'll
joy
show
of
you.
that.
She's already
Wait,
like, got her
Henry,
little-
just in case you don't know how to use some of that stuff, he'll pop your cherry on how to use it because he is
Oh,
my
yeah,
brother.
he's a freak.
He's got
Oh,
it.
okay.
Okay.
I like
So-
that. No assembly required.
Hey,
It's already
Bubba,
all set.
we got you a little hookup.
That's
Yeah.
it. That's it. He's single
my God.
still at 41?
No, well, no. No, he's not. My brother's never single. I told you, he's ex. Even the exes are still coming back for more.
Oh,
He's straight
shit.
up too. He's like, let me tell you, I'm dating her, but you can still come back. And when she's not here, and they're like, okay.
Oh, he sounds so
He's
familiar.
a total player.
Yeah, he's got play, but he's straight up with them, and they can come back. I'm all, what? He's like, you don't even know.
Well,
I'm like,
I've been here a year.
Yeah.
And since I got out of my 32-year marriage a year ago. Okay, so coming out to LA has been.
Wait, you weren't born in L.A.?
Yeah. No, I'm from Boston.
We
and
know.
yeah, so you can hear that. But it's 30 somethings that man, they got a lot
fun.
of energy.
Well, I told
Oh,
I'm
man.
going through a separation right now, divorce, and I used to tell my ex-husband, when you turn 40, I'm trading your ass in for 2 20-year-olds. 20 plus 20 is 40, so it still equals out to be
Oh,
the same thing.
you have no
Right?
problem. You're
Yeah.
young still.
Yeah, I'm 42.
You're
So-
yeah,
That's
you're
my
young.
lucky number.
I'm fun.
Yeah, you're
I'm
young.
young and fun. I'm fun.
My oldest
Spicy.
is 33.
Yeah.
So, when I'm dating somebody who's
You can't go
Yeah,
younger.
you can't go younger. That's my
Yeah,
dad.
I am.
No,
mean?
God,
What?
no,
I'm
because then they
gonna
could be your child. That's what I tell my dad. No, dad.
Her dad
My dad was young.
was, yeah,
Yeah.
he's a little player
My dad
too.
My dad's
married
like, it's
one
a
of my
thing.
girlfriends, so maybe it runs in the family. But yes,
See?
I'm
It's a
just
thing.
like nothing, no.
There
And
are
somebody
no
said,
boundaries.
What is the youngest? I won't go into my 20s. I won't. Nobody in their 20s.
Okay.
So the youngest interest. He's laughing. Like,
I'm glad she has boundaries. That's what he's like. He's all she has boundaries.
31.
Shot this a breaker.
31.
31.
Yeah.
And now why 31? Just because it's in the 30s?
No, just because the person just ended up being somebody.
Oh, she did do a
Yeah.
31-year-old.
being friends with. It turned into like this, it's not a regular 30-year-old. I mean, this person blows me away as far as like the conversation, what we have, just this
Mentally and not
incredible-
just, yeah.
amazing.
Yeah.
When a man says to you, no matter what life we end up in, my soul will seek your soul. I mean, who talks like that? So I mean, that's
That would turn me off.
That's no.
Oh, no. I'm sorry.
baby,
You
I'm
got
like
me.
That.
Yeah,
I'm like
Scott
that.
writes some
But
good ass
see,
shit to me,
I'm
too.
like that. Very spiritual. Very like.
What sign are you?
intense. Virgo.
Oh, that's my man right there, Virgo. That's how Scott would be. Scott would totally. He writes the beautiful stuff like that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So-
I'm just like,
so-
that's deep shit right there.
So
in
why
conversations, mentally we stimulate. That's why I love, like, you could be hot as hell, but if you can mentally stimulate me, pants are dropped.
It's
Let's
gone.
do this.
Exactly. Oral
Right?
sex has a whole new meaning.
Yeah.
I don't understand
Oral
that.
sex.
Exactly. I was just gonna say that.
Talk to me,
Oh, I was
babe.
gonna say that.
Just
Oral.
say that,
Yeah. That's. Yes.
It's been like that. So I mean, as far as that goes, like everybody, my girlfriend's like, so you're out in LA, so you're doing a lot of dick jumping. I went, no. I said it's like I've never been that woman. Casual sex, and it doesn't. I can't do it. I tried it. I don't find it fulfilling. I'm the woman who has to have an emotional attachment, like a deep
I think more
emotional
women
attachment.
than not do.
Yeah. Right.
I don't know what's wrong with me.
Yeah, no.
Right,
I mean,
no, but there is a-
I'm married and I'm
Yeah.
happy and I
Yeah.
love my husband, so let's just get that out right now. I've been
Yeah.
with the same
See, I want.
penis for like 20 years. So just to clarify.
I've known mine now for over 20 years, but it's freaking
Amazing, right?
yeah, mom.
Well, yeah.
Mind blowing.
Yeah. So right.
Mine. It's my,
It's that chair. I was doing that the whole.
no, I
whole
do that
show.
purpose. Like, damn, blow my mind. Yeah. Okay, we have a statistic real fast.
Yeah,
Did you
'cause
know?
we're gonna go.
Okay.
Well, wait, real fast. So I told you the youngest ages. This is
Yeah.
really fast. The later ages.
Yeah.
Jeez, we're hitting mics everywhere. Malaysia is the 23 years old is the average virginity loss.
I just saw an Asian brothel today.
Malaysia. I'm just
kidding.
telling you what I
Okay.
found. India, 22.9 years old, which makes sense. In India, it's very sacred, arranged marriages. Singapore, 22.8 years old. And then I'm going to just say it like the Mango Mussolini, who rules our country right now, says it. China is
that was-
22 years. So those are the four oldest. Okay, what do you got there?
I'm sorry. Females who smoke cigarettes lose their virginity earlier
Younger.
than girls who don't.
Yeah.
I smoked at 15.
See, and the average age is 15.6 years old.
Winner, chicken dinner.
I've never smoked a cigarette in a day in my life. I smoked a beanie, but I unrolled it with the tobacco because it's a eucalyptus leaf. I lived in San Francisco. It was a pretty cool thing back then.
Yeah,
So you unrolled the eucalyptus leaf, and I threw bud in there, and then I rolled that up and smoked it. You know, I was just trying things, you guys. I was living in San Francisco,
She hid it in her vibrators.
Really?
along with mushrooms and ecstasy.
I didn't. That's a whole nother show. And if you guys already.
Are you joking? No, she's not joking.
I'm not joking. Yes, no.
No, the real truth. Your shows basically, you guys keep a format, and you have different formats for every show.
We have a theme for every show. We have some funny shows we've done. Thank you for asking.
Yeah.
So if you want to go back onto, if you go to thepowervoices.com and you go, you click on our show, you just have to get on the right day. But if you click on between the sheets, they're all archived.
Yeah,
so,
I'd like to
like our
enlighten
show,
women to
Thank
my
you.
friends
Thank you.
basically to come on the show.
Our themes have been fetishes.
Sex laws, those are the best.
Sex laws, kids discovering their bodies, how to deal with your children discovering their bodies.
That was one of my favorites.
Cherry Poppin'. Our first Cherry Poppin' show was so funny. We had some really funny phone calls in. All getting caught by your kids. All kinds of themes.
We've had so many,
Yeah, I can't even remember. There's been a plethora of themes.
Her mom was a
my
special
mom
guest.
was on for the nudism, the nudists.
Our
My
favorite
mom's a nudist.
toys. It was right after one of the last shows we went
internet
to.
dating.
Blowjobs.
Yes.
Damn it.
Blowjobs. And
Anal.
And we haven't done an anal show
But we
yet.
know not if you're but we did get into anal.
We did a cunnilingus show and we did a blowjob
Fellatio
show.
and cunnilingus.
Yeah, it's the size matter show. We did one
Just
of all the guys my husband works with wrote down different questions, folded them in a piece of paper, and we read them live on air.
That was the anal stuff I was talking about.
Oh yeah, that was our Toys from Car Salesman show. I mean, questions
from
Car
Car
Salesman show. We just read them live on air. It was pretty funny. Yeah.
Well, I would
Disney Princess, the Disney Host.
That was my least favorite show.
Yeah, our least favorite was last week. It was our least favorite because this ding dong went to Disneyland. So she comes back with an idea from our show. We're going to talk about the Disney sluts. And I'm all, what the fuck?
I'm going to work around that.
Yeah. I was brain. Disneyland just zaps you. I had no show to do no energy to do.
No, I had only taught 10 fitness classes that day. Me right now, y'all. I just want you to know I've been up since 4 a.m.
And you teach at the Fit Body
Boot Camp. And
Courtney's a
Fullerton in the morning.
trainer.
I'm a personal trainer, so I'll be there in the morning too. I got to be up at 4:30.
We got 1 minute left, so let me tell you where you can find us all.
Yes.
Our Facebook page is Love Shack Parties, and we also have a Between the Sheets with Dana and Courtney page on Facebook. We're also on Instagram. It's BTS LSP. We also have a Love Shack Parties Instagram page. You guys got to book a party. We are so fun. And then
the parties are free unless you're having a bachelorette birthday party or something special occasion. Yep. Free parties anytime.
We're going to start doing our own parties too. So like where we throw them and people
keep me informed.
So hey everybody, thanks for listening to Between the Sheets with Dana and Courtney
on thepowerofvoices.com.
We'll see you all next week.
Good night. Thanks, AnnaMarie.